Well, I'm in the garden and we've had one coffee, so I just thought while the weather was so nice I'd bring you out to look at the spring flowering trees and shrubs, and you see everything's growing up nicely. The ribes here, and if I take you around here, excuse me, well, rushing, but look. Can you see the butterfly? And that's on that shrub, Edgeworthy eye. That little pom-poms. Very unusual. Here's Keith with his cloud pruning. You'll see my shadow, I do apologise. And we have all kinds of things like I've just shown you, growing through the hedge. Look, all these things. So I'm going to take you around now. I can't. Right, so this is one of the Magnolias. This is a late flowering Magnolia, but it's in the south-facing garden, and the others start and finish flowering, and this is the last one. So I'm going to take you around now. That's a prunus. I've got 4 now. They're a small prunus, and I just love them. This is a magnolia just budding up, and we've got the blue there. I don't know if you'll see that. That's a ceanothus. But this is the front, and we've got here Eremurus. Now, don't ask me. These are what Keith ordered, and he's got 3 here. These get enormous. These will come higher, or probably taller than what Keith is. So, look. I always forget what this is. Broom, that's the one. That's already bursting into flower. So in between workers, dogs barking, children playing, we've got a peaceful day. Look, I love these. Look, they're all over the garden, the little spring flowers. And these, of course, have been here all winter. Keith's busy watering in the garden. Look. And of course this is this rose. Now this is March. And they always say, ne'er cast a clout till May be out. And next week we're going into a cold Arctic blast. So all these things are going to be hit with it. Look at that. And they're going to wonder what's happened. And I've got hydrangeas coming through, and that cold blast we had a couple of weeks ago, that already has taken the top off one of them. I love these. These are those little bellis I put in last year. And oh, there's lots of weeds. Look at this. These are the little aces coming through. There's that other one. Look, that's the little prunus. Yeah. And azaleas are coming through. They're all budding up. Now we've had Mr. Robbie coming in and out here. So whether or not he's thinking of enticing his little female friend, I do not know. But we've got the birds singing. This is, of course, this one here is this big weeping cherry. There we are, you see. Try not to put my big feet on everything. So I was going to plant up the dahlias, but I can't. The pots are big, and with it going into cold weather next week, I can't be bringing about 10 pots inside. So they're going to have to wait They'll have to just wait. And there we go. Can you hear the birds singing? Here we are. That's a herb. So here we go. This is that enormous Unanimous. And we might cut it back and it'll seed all over the garden. Absolutely love it. And the fragrance, because we've got hyacinths in the garden, we've got primroses, we've got primulas, and you see, all different colours. Everything's coming through, even the grasses are starting to green and waken up. And this is the elder, which Keith cut back, but look at that, even that's coming back now. And Keith's nattering with our neighbour, who's just come across. She loves our garden. This is one of the, now this is a tree peony, as opposed to an ordinary peony, as opposed to intersectional peonies, which we've already got scattered around. Look, we cut this back last year, and it's greening, it's flowering up already. And that's the jasmine. These are, I don't know what these are called. There's some kind of scilla, but they're pale blue. Absolutely lovely. And they're coming out in this little pot with the pansies, and the pansies have overwintered here. Look, aren't they lovely? Absolutely gorgeous. They'll be flowering soon. Now these I've not done really much with the hanging baskets this year, and all of a sudden, look, we've had no rain and everything's dried up. So I've got to try and deal with them. And there we go, you see. Oh. Keith's busy nattering to the neighbours, so I've just come round this area first. So if you'll, there we are, you see, these are the ones in the coal frame. I've pulled several out. You've even got a little one here, Luke. And Keith's been busy. But Luke, this is the garden. Everything's coming through. All these spaces you can see, I've got all these perennials to go in here, and I've tried to put some gladioli in, and the damn cats, of course, you know, nice soft soil, and the cats come and use it as a latrine, so nothing worse. That's why I have to wear gloves. I think we're the only garden on the estate that's a proper garden, because really these days people just can't be bothered to even attempt to make a nice garden. Now I'm going to stand here. There. Look at that area. And see the colour of the fuchsia? We've had that for years and years. Absolutely years and years. And here we go. These are some of that's the white denticulata. There we go. I split them every year. These are some primroses. I just absolutely love this time of the year. Look at that. These are the tulips. They've got buds in, even though the leaves are shredded by the slugs. But look at these. Absolutely lovely. And there we are. See this was one of the hydrangeas that the last frost caught. So I'm going to show you in a minute the other hydrangea, and that'll have to be protected next week when we go back into these temperatures. There you see. But there's no wind today. It's lovely. There we go. Look at that. A mass of frog's spawn. There we are, you see. And this Keith's just had to add some more. I'll show you that area in a second. But he's had to add some more gravel this morning. Let's take you out. Look, there we are, you see. These are doubles, these are the aces. Look at them waking up. This has been a joy. And they're just starting to keel over some of these pansies. I need to water these. Let's see, Keith added some more gravel. I'm not sure what this is. I've got a label on here somewhere, unless Keith, it could be an hydrangea, I'm not sure. But that beach hasn't even woken up yet. And then, so this bed here that we had here, Keith's taken back because we needed to walk round. It was an obstacle. See, there's that acer. This comes out, that's a pink one. And he's put the rose in there. You'll see the rose, and that's lethal. That's one of the mahonies, you see. So now we've got this area clear here. That's one of the camellias. That's a white one. And this is an absolute joy. This is the winter flowering clematis. Look, it's spreading all through there. It's spreading right through the back. Here's another one. Oh, the scent is wonderful. This is the other camellia, the pink one. This was the early one, but look, when we dipped last week, how it frosted some of the tops. So this is that half standard rose. There you'll see. Can you see the way the clematis has taken itself round there? This is Keith's acer. Well, this is Acer Margaret. This is the one that he cloud prunes. And that's waking up. And this is the other camellia, the pink one. Lovely. No names. Keith takes all the names off. Drives me crackers. And these are areas round here. Can you see? This one's wakening up. And these empty spaces round here, of course, I need to fill. That's why I got all those perennials. But they're all growing very nicely. Now, just if I step back now and take you over here. See, I love it when these drop over. And we colour coordinate. That's the water elm. Well, look at these. Am I in your way? Am I causing a shadow? Three different daffs in here. Look at that one. And these have been wonderful. These pansies, absolutely gorgeous. Ours is a spring garden. Absolutely lovely. Look, some more butterflies. So, if I just sit here for a minute now. He's still busy nattering. But look. See? That's the walkway now. And we can walk all along there. We can sit here. There we are. That's the azalea, the variegated one. That's another little area that I've cleared there, and I've put a looping out and an echinopsis. And these are the daffodils under the pussy willow. Look at that. That's that rose, the poet's wife. Let's take it back out again. Sorry about that. And we've got the wallflowers here. They're beginning to open. Look, tulips. Now this, of course, is south. That's west. So this is a west. And the back fence is north. Look at this Rabina. And we've got everywhere we've filled up as much as we could with those bulbs. Do you remember when I got them so cheap? Look, absolutely lovely. And this bed here, look at the colour. Look at those. I'll have to show you those daffodils after they've got green in as well. And I've transplanted some of these little primulas, and you see, because I want this bed, I want, as we're getting into these later years as we call them, I want to be able to not have to touch the garden. I want the garden to really look after itself. We've watered these this morning, these tubs. These are the strawberries, just starting to come to life. Excuse the noise under my feet. See, all these pots are ready. We've got things coming through here. These must be some kind of allium. And look, these are everywhere. There we go. And this is always a bit slower because we've got this wall here, and that's the back end of the pond. But again, you see, don't matter where we look or where we walk, we've always got something to catch our eye, and that's that area. And come the afternoon, we sit there and have a nice drink. Absolutely lovely. And if we come here now, this is our table. I've just watered these. Look at this. These are the aconites, and these must be some kind of alliums that I've planted in with them. But these hyacinths, this perfume. Well, I've got a Hoya inside, and I have to move that at night time because Keith, it makes Keith's eyes. It irritates him. The perfume. But I don't know if they've watered this one. I might have missed this one. So I hope them nattering is not detracting from this video. I've come round the back, now they'll have to move because I want to show you around the side garden now where they are. So these are all the denticulatas, as I call them, white bobs. And this is the Hoya bed here. And look, these, look. Absolutely love those. Oh look, weeds, see what I mean? This stuff, oh, I hate it. Seeing it setting, sets its seeds, 7 years seeds, 1 year's weeds, 7 years seeds. That's what I grew up with, look, and these are the iris. Look, greening up they are now nicely. And then, right, oh, here we go again. And I've not, well, I'll just step here. Now, be careful, it'll go mad. That's the pond. So there's that one starting to actually grow now. So let's take you around the side. So these are some of the echinopsis that I've put outside. And the lupins to harden off. Look at that one. And of course the auriculas here, they'll want watering and feeding. I do neglect them because it's very cold at back. Look at that. Something's bitten at that already. I tell you. We've got lilies there and everything. So here we go. This is where all the hydrangeas are. And oh, the fragrance. The fragrance is absolutely gorgeous. There we are. There we go. Right, so we're at the pond area now. There's the cymbidium there, basking in the sunshine. And of course, these are all the tubs that we've left out last year. Some have got their original bulbs in, and some have got new ones. Maybe this one's a new one. Oh, that's one of those daffs. But look, can you see? It's got like a green on it. And there we go. Of course, Keith's been here and he's been tidying up and everything. Now we've got a plane interrupting us. Yes, these are very unusual, these daffodils, because they've got orange in the middle, and then they've got like a touch of green. Can you see it? Now doesn't that just rich you off? Look, a nice lily flower, and something's come in and cut it. Oh, now that's rinsed me off, that has. Look at the roots. Can you see how the roots come down from these pots? Look, there's water life in here. And there's that green slimy stuff, but yeah. Somebody's singing away. It must be Mr. Robin. So, excuse me while I turn round. And this is of course, this is this area of the garden again, where we've got lots of wallflowers, foxgloves. This should be lovely. And these are the ones that, I think this was under the contorted hazel, but look. Yeah. And there's the back of the tower. I've got the two towers here. Look, there we go, you see. And these are the little violas. That's that area there. And there we go. And this one's budding up now. This is the Viburnum. But that won't. Well, it could be affected by next week's frost. We'll just have to hope it doesn't. I mean, if the blooms are open, it would be a disaster. So, let's take you this way round now. And then, see, look at the shrubs. And there. That's the beautiful forsythia. And underneath the forsythia, we've got the tubs with the spring bulbs in. And if I take it back this way, this is where I've planted some lilies. And there's that rose there. And these, Keith calls them Lenten roses. There we go. And that's another magnolia. There, look at that. Absolutely lovely. Now, I was out here the other day planting gladioli. I don't think it was these, because I don't think they'd come up that quick. But I was twisting myself round, and for about 5 days, I didn't half have a bad back. That's it, you see, as you get older. You can't twist and manoeuvre yourself, not like you used to be able to. So there's another Rabina. There we go. And that's another azalea. And that's a rhododendron, and this one's come back a treat. And of course we've got the Magnolia, and we've got that bud trying to open. I don't want them to open for the simple reason, and we've got this cold weather coming. And again we've got the little bellis, and look, everything's ferocious. They want to be eating, and they come in here and they think, oh, this is lovely, I've got nice new shoots. So they start eating everything. Oh dear, what can you do? Look. These are lovely. And this is the other nice little part. And you see? And then, this is where the fencing is. So I can tuck you through there. I don't know whether you'll see over there. In that corner over there. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. That's where the hedgehog is. Can you see that little mound there? Now whether he's in there, I have no idea. But if I step back here now, those are the catkins and the contorted hazel. There we go. Sorry about that, going the wrong way. And I think that's it now. It's a long video, but a full garden tour for you. And there. I'll get some more watering done. I've got to go into the grow room, and I'll make my neighbour a drink. Some more hyacinths round here. Some more big lilies coming through. These are coming through, the hagapanthus. That lot's coming through as well. And what are these? Lilium, tree lily, rocket. Look at the size of them. And then, here we go. So if the video cuts off, I do apologise. But these are all tucked in the back, can you see them? Along this wall. Growing nicely. And this is the bench area. Those are two of the little pruners, that one. And that's a little later one. There, everything's coming through, and this pot here, that's got the big ginger, the big ginger lily. There we go. There's Keith, busy nattering. So I'm going to take my leave of you. Thank you for joining me on this spring tour, and I'm glad I was able to do this video today because next week, like I say, we're having a blast from the east, and then it'll be all wrapped up again. From me to you, take care. Bye bye now.